Welcome back, Armchair Generals. Tom here with episode number 3 of my Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice version 12. Well, technically, run version 12.0.2. Another update came down. Fixed a couple things. There was something with, I guess, the heavy industry wasn't getting calculated correctly, so this fix is going to take care of that. And since we actually have a couple heavy industry, hopefully that means we'll be seeing some increased IC for Japan. That would be nice. Fortunately, we're still in 1936, barely, not even into 37 yet. So any imagined loss of IC is not, for me, it's not going to be, oh, I got to restart the game. If I was deep into a German campaign, maybe, or or a U.S. campaign, yeah, maybe, but not. It's not a big deal for me as Japan here. Yeah, actually around October 6th of 1936. But anyway, so the latest update came out, fixed the heavy IC issue, and a couple other things as well. Think related more toward the Soviets. But in any event, the fixes that have been applied will hopefully make for a bit more of a better gameplay here. We are going to go ahead and take off with our gameplay here. And I think I actually have some builds I need to do. Let me see where I am. Oh, I still have a whole bunch of stuff I need to kind of transport here. You are staying behind for sure. Dropping all you guys off to there. So, so I need a mix support. Just mix support will be sufficient. Artillery, armored car. Mix support and artillery. So let's get that going first off here. Mix support and artillery. Dun, 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 dun. We'll go ahead and start production on one of those, and artillery, just regular artillery. And we'll jump these to the very, very top of the line. I can't tell if that IC is indeed where it should be, but we'll take it on face value for right now. Real quick, let me bring up my utility window. You guys can't see it because it's on a secondary monitor, but I'm currently getting that ready. There we go. Let's refresh our values. I don't think I have. Yeah, we don't have anything in IC days that's holding us back. Our national focus is still on resources, which we'll keep that going for a little bit. Alrighty. So that's for that unit there. Then I do need, these guys only have cavalry and recon cav. So, mix support, artillery, truck transport, division headquarters. We need 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it like this. We don't need the cavalry. And we'll take away the armored car for now because we have the recon cav. This is what I need. Cost us 51 IC. That would be a bit much. 154 days, so actually it's not going to take terribly long. Let's let a few days pass so we can take care of our bookkeeping, get everything up to where it needs to be, where it should be, and stuff like that. When you first start a new game or start from a save, everything kind of like supplies needed shows off from what it really needs to be. Industry, we're at 34. Okay, the garrison deployment capability is brand new. All right, so we're still at 139. That's probably where we need to be. Oh, now we're up to 141, but that's because of the industry improvement. This, consumer goods, we can cut down. don't think we can change mixed industry just yet. Yeah, we don't. I need the consumer goods during peacetime because we are having to spend too much in IC towards goods. If I were to lower that amount, just increase the amount of IC by 10%, the amount of IC required for consumer goods is going to be more than what we actually gain. Let's see here. So moving a little bit further as well here. 1015, we're going to bring you in, and then you're my regular guy. Let's, no, not move. Strategic, yeah, there we go. Bring you down. And your air, you are way too heavy. 1046 should be sufficient, so let's go ahead and move you over to here and bring this garrison in. That way we've got 3 garrisons we can redeploy out to various 1, 2, 3 garrisons that we can redeploy to various islands. Plus we have these 2 here as well. I guess on that note, well, what's our transport? 2100. We'll just send 1 and send them out to here. That takes care of that. Did we bring? Yes, we did bring transport there, so let's remove that. Load up. Let's rebase. Okay. So we do have liners here. Let's go and break this guy down in half here. There we go, like so. All right. Production, where are we at now? Okay, we need 57. So I got 6 up there right now. These are 5 each. Let's do this. Just throw all 5 up there. Let us, October 31st, this air base will be finished. So let's put that up top here. March and February, those finish. These can get kind of held back a little bit. Let's get this 1 naval base worked on. Let's get this coal field completed. And that air base too. Okay. Yeah, so if I were to start putting IC towards these will get finished in March. I don't need them until June, early June, so I can actually wait up to 3 months. Money for metal, not from Venezuela, sorry. All right, let time pass a little bit further. Consumer goods, that's why. Reinforcements are the way they are, okay. Venezuela heard me and said, no, well, in that case, you don't want to buy my stuff, I'm not going to buy your stuff. Belgium for metal, Australia for metal. How down are we? 17. We got 4 money available. Let's go and buy from Australia. Let's not buy from Cuba, Brazil, or Argentina. Cool. Yeah, I like the way that this is kind of laid out here now. How much we're spending. Well, now we're up to 154 in IC. So I wonder. Nothing else really changed. I mean, other than industry. And I can buy from Peru. How much money do we have? 4. Let's buy from Canada. That'll get us to where we need. Yeah, we're probably where we need to be in IC. Cool, cool, cool. Well, might as well do that. 0.01 towards reinforcements is fine. Type 9395 torpedo, yay. I don't know why subs hulls, everybody's hulls goes down in strength. It's like, but whatever. I get there has to be some sort of balancing. Netherlands. They would like energy for money, so I will be happy to oblige. Not quite back yet. This needs to come over to here because we need to pick up the units that are there. Here we got a whole bunch of stuff. This and this. Okay, and this plus this. Okay, so let's go with this guy first, engineer. Throw an engineer on for you. And then this plus this. Do we need the anti-aircraft? The heavy artillery is going to slow us way down. Its movement is like very, very... It's 3, I think. Yeah, 3 kilometers per hour. So that would slow us down greatly. I don't want to do that. So the heavy artillery we're going to use somewhere else. Okay. This and this. We're going to do engineer and the heavy art and the anti-aircraft rather. This and this. Cool. Let's now go here. So we already have the truck transport. Okay, that's fine. We already have the engineer. So this and this. You need the truck transport. Okay. So let's figure out what our... There we go. These guys are at. Come on. You're going to show me? You just about do, but you also just about don't. It seems like it's somewhere around here that is kind of... There we go. For some reason, it shows it there. So I do need a truck transport and an anti-aircraft. They need an anti-aircraft. They're fine. And they need a truck transport. Okay. So these guys, we're going to go ahead and send... Is there anybody else here? Let me check this. Oh yeah, you need some help. I'm okay with giving them an engineer and heavy artillery. That's extra beef, basically. That's fine. Anti-aircraft truck transport. Let's do truck transport. We need one. And anti-aircraft. Anti-aircraft. There we go. Get those going too. They'll be done fairly quickly. The idea is I want my light armor to be all equivalent to what they should be. And I guess on that note, let's now do the light armored. So the question is, if I want to make them really, really tough, yeah, I put the light armor on because they'll have high defensiveness or high armor, piercing attack, hard attack is all very, very high. Toughness as well. But if I give them motorized infantry instead, that will speed them up a bit. Well, yeah, I don't have to do. Yeah, not that. I need the battalion. I was thinking about just building this light armor for my 3 light armor units, just to give them that much extra oomph. Excuse me. Been talking so much today. But now I'm also kind of thinking, what if I were just to do the motorized infantry battalion, just to give them some extra manpower? That would also give them some extra defensiveness and toughness as well. Um, Here we can compare the two. It'll give me 2,000 more manpower, so that's good. Organization's 15 under, so that's kind of bad. The combat width of 0 is great. That means the light armor is not going to be taking up that much more combat width. Half the soft attack, a third of the hard attack, half the piercing. There's absolutely no armor, of course. Air attacks about half, equivalent defensiveness, half the toughness, a little better air defensiveness. I'm assuming higher numbers better. So yeah, that softness is much better. Faster by 2 kilometers per hour. Not that's that's not going to impact things too much. It'll use up more supply. That's kind of bad. Use the same amount of fuel, which that's fine. Almost the same amount of officers. It'll cost a third, nearly a third in IC, and almost half the time. I am really getting swung over to converting my light armor. They've got the light armor battalion on them. I'm thinking about just putting the motorized infantry battalion on them as well, and that way just give them some little bit extra oomph of that nature, and I can get it done quicker. Yeah, let's do that. I've talked myself into that. All right, this will finish, and that extra three will go there. This will finish next month, and all that will be built. Then these, I'll start building those there pretty soon. Okay, so everything I've got in production, these are for the infantry. Sorry, these are for the cavalry, the 5 cavalry units over in Manchuria. These are for my armor units. No, these are for my armor units right here. And I think those are for the 1 cav unit right here. These guys are just fine the way they are. Those 3. Nothing further needs to be done with them. Nothing really needs to be done with this. Okay, cool. I think I have it all set up. And then, no, not this. What do I have? Anti-aircraft. So I still need a division. I need SLF. Not 5, we just need 1. We don't need anti-aircraft or division headquarters. My hero unit's division headquarters. We already have an anti-aircraft as well, so boom, that's what I need there. A full year, so my hero unit's not going to be ready until the very end of 1937, but that's okay. That's fine. And that's because of the Marine unit. The Marines take the longest to build, goodness gracious. Yeah, there's no specialty. I mean, for engineers, let's go in here like so. We have airborne, regular, and armored engineers. There's no marine engineer unit. But anyway, we'll start production on that too. So all this will need to go up once we get some stuff finished here. All right. Are you back? Almost back. There we go. We'll pick up our next garrison unit here. Whoa, we're not all the way out there. Goodness gracious. Come on, Tom. You know where your stuff's at. Here. We need to transport you there. Okay, Gunksy Click wants us to buy fuel. No, I don't want to buy fuel. I refuse to buy fuel. So that's there now. Let's go ahead and pick these guys up. Boom. And let's rebase to here. this is where I like to stage all of my transport units. Just kind of, it's a good area for me to figure out where they need to be and stuff like that. We need to combine all these together. Let me just double check to make sure we don't. Yeah, okay. Destroyers, heavy cruisers, and battle cruisers on up. So that's all set. And I think these are all set. Yep. Oh, this is not. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Tibet wants us to buy fuel. Why? How would Tibet have fuel? That's kind of weird. Okay, everybody is where they are supposed to be at this point, I feel. We still have Heavy Artillery Engineer Division headquarters. I could probably attach it to one of my headquarter units, I feel. That might be the ideal thing to do. Do I have it? Here we go. Taiwan and this guy. Boom. Taiwan, do that and that. And there's some SLF units. Is there more SLF units? No. They need to come over here. Come on now. There we go. All my SLF will stage in Dalian. That way we can, if we want, when we're ready to attack on here, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump, quite honestly. Guard unit. Yeah, you've got, yeah, you're good. So this is just a division headquarters. I mean, is there anything? There's not going to be anything that needs a division headquarters. Maybe that militia. Let's just throw it down to that militia there. Okay, so that's all that there. Oh yeah, we still got this guy slowly making his way over. Okay, and yeah, those reinforcements are coming down the road too. Cool. All right, so we are getting set here, I feel. All of our air units are where they should be. Let's bring both of these over to here. Now, you know what? I think, let me check air wings real quick. Yeah, we're only on rank stage 1 for all of ours. Type 88 plus. Yeah, and I don't think we're going to be getting, wrong. We're not going to be getting, we got to wait till next year if I can even begin to research these 3 items, which will get me rank 2. But I won't be getting these done until like late into 37. So yeah, sadly, our air units, except for bombers, but like our air units like this guy, they can't even come out into the ocean. They can't come out to this ocean. Their range is like so limited. So let's rebase there too. Same with our fighters. Yep. I'm really struggling. I know that I think it was a version or 2 ago, air unit distance or range got cut back quite a bit. So that way you wouldn't be having, fighters flying from Berlin all the way out to Moscow, for example. But the Eastern or the Pacific Theater, though, you kind of need those. You need that improved range. And the strange thing is, I've got the lightweight aircraft construction. That's supposed to give me some extra range here, an extra 80 kilometers. I wonder if it's because we really haven't done the upgrades yet. Let me check something here. Check an interceptor. It's probably not going to show here. lightweight aircraft construction says no. But it should be a yes. So they probably haven't been upgraded. And you know what? I probably need to bring these guys back to Japan. Let's bring them all back to Japan here in order to actually do upgrades. I don't think we can do upgrades while we're based overseas like this. In fact, yeah, I can tell we can't because we have light cruisers here. Which, how do we have light cruisers? Over here. Let's rebase here. And if I check this light cruiser, oh yeah, I can upgrade them. I can click the upgrade button. So yeah, there's some work that needs to be done on that kind of stuff there. Torpedo boat, let's send one of these guys to that torpedo boat. And then the rest, this plus these three. Well, let's do it like that. We don't need first AV, Navy, second AV, Navy, or anything like that. Well, I guess we'll have to deal with that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Fourth Kentai. Capitalize that K, soldier. There we go. Liberia, no, we don't want to buy fuel. We don't buy fuel. We don't buy fuel. We don't buy fuel. Radar station, yay. Could definitely use. Okay, reinforcements, drop that down to twos. Yeah, upgrades are fine where they're at. Let's get supplies up a little bit. Yeah, already see it's November 1st before that gets finally built. We'll get these two air bases done, and then I may drop these both down to the very bottom, so I can at least start getting this built. But yeah, all these will pretty much be done in March. This won't be done in March as well. Maybe April latest. And then I can come back down here and get these motorized infantry and shoot them up to the top. Why did we turn red here? There. There we go. Got our guys back. Let's go ahead now and pick this guy up. And place him on this little spittle of island there. Again, just make sure my islands are kept covered. Not that I need to worry about it right now, but eventually we will. Our neutrality needs to go up. That's part of the problem with all this is our actually, I think we're at the right point maybe, or maybe not. Let's look at politics, economic laws. Yeah, we need to go to full mobilization. Neutrality is below 75, so we're just above 75% neutrality. I'm not sure what the specific is. Can we? Yeah, it doesn't. Japan. There we go. And selected. That's just the drift. So yeah, we don't care about that. Let's go all. I wish. Oh, I probably could tell what my exact amount is. Well, we're getting good. We're getting where we need to be with our neutrality. And there we go. We lose 5 in neutrality. Boom. So now we should be able to switch economic law over to something. We need fewer consumer goods now at this point during peacetime. And now we're getting a bonus in IC. We're at 154. We should be going way up in that as well in IC. Nice. Bring the consumer goods down. This is perfect timing. Should have been working on my I probably need to note that I need to have been working on my neutrality for a while longer, much earlier, so I could get that down that much quicker. Because the difference, you're talking 30 IC right there. That's the difference between the one law and the other. The just the amount of IC now we have. It's going to get deep into here. Actually, it's going further, and our IC went up that much more. So now we're spending 114. I can leave these go, but let's 1, 2, 3. Let's push those in, and let's see where that puts us. Still puts us in a good position. I like what I'm seeing here. These air bases I'm going to put towards the bottom. There we go. Because I need to see some industry and whatnot come about here. Or actually, you know what? Well, we're gonna keep making our coal fields. At a certain point, we're gonna lose some of that wonderful coal, and we're going to be looking at having to convert coal or energy into crude oil. So the more coal fields I can get, the better. Mexico, Romania wants supplies. I'll definitely be happy to do that. Medicine advance. I think this is still, yeah, we're still going with that. Let's drop this down to 22. We're in the green now, which is good. Actually, let's pump this all the way up to 28. This will still give us 52 officers, so we're good there. Do I have any? Let me double check to make sure if I have any 36 stuff in what we need most immediately, which honestly is everything, but for our purposes. Okay, we're all good there. Researching all great battle stuff. That's good. Airplanes. We can't do any airplanes at this point. We can do these. That's fine. We'll do that. Large tank and 4 engine. We need to start doing that so we can at least keep going. Armament. We're okay. Bomb loads. We need to get these as well taken care of. Aero systems. Oh, you know what? I hadn't even bought this yet. That's Tommy. Let's bump the lightweight aircraft up all the way because that'll get us completed in May. We will need that. See, I thought I had that all. I should have looked a little bit more carefully. I thought I had that researched. I did not. There was no check mark there. Well. Okay, so we're good to go. Supplies for money, sure. So where are we at? Well, okay, now we're back in the green, so that's good to see. And we're up to meeting popularity, so yay, increased leadership on that. Yugoslavia, People's Republic of China, sure. Xinjiang, sure. We could use some rares, more rares. We do have the convoys. Let's go ahead and get what Yugoslavia is offering. And how deep into here we go? Not too deep. That's fine. we could go ahead and push this to the top and get my Marines done end of November, because I could definitely use an extra Marine unit. Yep, more research there. Oh, I need to check this out. Let's push this up to 30. Oh, our espionage oh, I cut that way down because we're starting to spin out of control a little bit there. I do need my spies up a bit again. This, we can drop that down to 0.03. So 34, almost 35 officers a day. That's fine. We're shy 7,000, 6,500 officers. So about 200 days. Before we get to a full 100%. And that's what I'd like to shoot for, is that full 100%. Dalian, yes. Okay. That was your mistake for popping in there. Shanksy, money for metal. Sure. It's a little bit drips and drabs, but it's okay. They want fuel. I'll sell them fuel. That's fine. Liner is back. How much are we carrying? 2,100. That's sufficient. This guy. We'll place him on that island. I know I got more garrisons coming in. We do have a few more places I need to put people. I need to put a garrison there, garrison here. I think that's it that I need garrisons on something. And then I just need to strengthen the low strength garrisons to prevent any sort of misadventures by America or the Western Allies, period. Belgium, Poland, Brazil, and Chile. No, all those. You guys come up to here. So we have 3 named hero units. We have 2 veteran headquarters, and then we got me. I'll be putting a Marine around me. The others, oh, I hit the wrong thing. The others, I don't know what I'll actually end up using them for. Maybe paratroopers, maybe more Marines. Put a little backbone into those type of guys. Maybe some light infantry units if I can go for that. So this is all set up. So we got 27 units here that are going to partake in adventures here, and that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 provinces, 3 in each. Out of these 27, probably a third are headquarter units. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, correct. So it'd be 2 on each, and then the headquarter units kind of filtering all throughout. And a lot of these headquarter units are actually going to be for these guys attacking, which I think I need to kind of work on that a little bit too. Figure out how many headquarter units I have. Okay, I have one core headquarter unit. This one's already set in stone, but I've got one headquarter unit for 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 guys. That's not going to help. Let us bring these guys over. So they can help there. So the 4 that leaves 5, which that can handle 25 units, which I've got, don't even have 25 units there. So we're good. Okay. Cool, cool. That's working out much better now. I do make notes on what I kind of, all my beginning intro type stuff is for playing each of the countries. I do need to make a note of what I need to do with Japan in that regards. Sure. We will do that. We're green on everything. Once that trade goes through, we're going to be green on everything except for supplies. Let's fix that. Specialist training, level 3. Okay. So we dropped a level in efficiency, IC efficiency. I don't know if it's because of this, the specialist training that's doing it. They both got procced at the same time. Starting experience is good. Combat movement speed, I certainly love that. And the additional organization helps out quite a lot too. We're up to 2,500. We're going to postpone another 6 months. And we're going to postpone our mine expansion also for 6 more months. Not going to annex Manchukuo. Again, I could probably annex them and then just puppet them again. But again, I don't know what that's going to do. Yeah, I'll take this trade because it doesn't require any convoys. I don't know what that's going to do for the future. There's still more Manchurian events popping up. They'll be coming up down the road here. So I don't know if annexing them and then puppeting them does anything. It's going to like change the way that happens. Those kind of events fire. I don't know. So additional crude oil and resources, but now our manpower and supply throughput are getting hit. That's okay. We're going to let resources go until about June, I want to say, and then we're going to switch over to economy. So for the first 6 months of the war, the supply throughput is going to really be hurting. Infantry guns, that's 36. And defensive positions, we'll cancel that. So here we need to do light infantry. We definitely need them upgraded. How about artillery? I need to get artillery brigades, and then I need to get these going. I know there's a malus that happens to your land forces if you don't meet certain requirements. Among them is your artillery brigades need to be with, I think, just no more than a year off what current year is, and your infantry, the branches, they also need to be no more than a year off. We don't want to be taking malices before we go into China. Rota. Interesting. Oh, here, we can now throw those guys on. There we go. Okay, I didn't realize that was even mine, but it's like, fine, whatever. That has absolutely no value to me. Can we go there? Oh, we can. Cool. And then we'll come back. We have begun a secret program of naval construction. We lose some IC, 2% IC, so yay. But for through end of 1940, release will get increased naval base efficiency and naval build time. So that's kind of good in that regards. We do need to build new shipyards. Moscow trial, annexed Egypt, low popularity, so boo. Boo, boo, boo. We'll still keep this at 30 though. We need to boost this back up to about 60, I feel. Maybe 65. Need to get more spies. We're going to drop this down to 0.02. There we go. Industrial zone organization. This is 38 tech, so we'll go ahead and cancel that. Increase in IC though, so 1% kind of makes up a little bit for the 2%, and getting the IC efficiency really nice as well. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff happening here. Oh, beginning of the year, that's why. Yes. Introduction, the formation of Menjiang. I'm going to take care of that too. So we'll go and disable intro help decision for another year. We don't need it just yet. For this year, we're going to go with industry. I think we did banking investment last time. We're going to go with industry this time. So we lose the money bonus. What was the banking? BIS money. Do we see BIS money? I don't. So actually that went away already. Yeah, I guess it goes away. Went away a couple days ago. So we're really not hurting for the money as it is anyway. Um, but we will get a plus 5% IC. Yeah, we'll do industry. I like that new change for for each year being able to determine if you want money, if you want science, leadership, or if you want IC industry. Really, really nice. Manchuria, yeah, get me army. Switching over to short-term investment now, we want additional IC as well. Economic spying for that IC efficiency. So boom, 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 boom. Formed Menjiang, and we slipped. They force us. They forced Japan into doing basic training because certain criteria aren't met at the beginning of this year, and that's fine. We'll be switching that out fairly soon enough, in about another 6 months. Let's choose the Benjiang focus, and that's this territory here, which I mean, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I wasn't using it anyway. Actually, this was all Manchukuo anyway. I think all that was Manchukuo anyway. This is mine. Mine. We don't have any units here. We have 5 Marines there ready to go. Yeah, all these guys are moving slowly. Do I have I do. My liner is back. Let's pick up the surviving militia. We really don't need recon cavalry on a garrison unit. That actually doesn't make too much sense. But you know what? I'm just kind of lazy. I'm not going to worry about trying to figure out where it should go. Let us move you over to here. That's just a garrison detachment. So the next the next garrison, I got 1, 2 spots that I need to put garrisons on. Holy cow, that's like spinning all over. And then the other garrisons that are coming in. I thought I had more garrisons coming in. Was I incorrect in that? I may have already moved them in. That might have what has happened. So actually, I have one more garrison unit, and that has to go realistically has to go here. Can we go there? Oh, actually, we can. So no, I don't need to. Do I need a garrison? Do I have any islands here that are uncovered? Islands that are worthy of covering? No, not really. This one. Can you make it there? No, you cannot. So yeah, this one needs garrison. Okay. We will favor the IJA again this year. Their IC efficiency has gone up by 2%, so not losing quite so much. Consumer goods, yay. Let's see where we are here. Okay, we're doing good there. Stuff is coming out very soon. So again, these 2 items were for my armor units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 are for the cavalry. These 2 are for the cavalry. These 5 are the 5 cavalry units that need to get beefed up. These 2 units are for the 1 cavalry unit that's in the corner-ish, right where my mouse cursor is kind of hovering. The one lone guy there. These are for each are for 1 apiece. Light armor units that need that little bit extra. These are for all my armor units. This is for my hero unit. Okay. And yay, because we have Korea. I guess because it counts that we have Korea, even though technically it's ours or whatever. It's It's not a full puppet, but it's considered a puppet, I think, for the greater for this the GA. Um, since we got Menjiang, now boom, we have additional 10% of IC. So we're getting up to probably over 200 IC after this. Revolt risk goes down. That's good. Leadership goes up. All kinds of nice stuff happens to us. So we now, our small shipyards went up by 5. That's great. By 6 for mediums. Capital by 6. Submarines by 6. Wow, that's a lot of good stuff there. So at this point now we're up to 139 IC. So yay, we're going to go deep into here. That's good. We need. I need all these to be completed before we go to war. Honestly, I don't really need these guys or this until after we've gone to war. It's not that urgent. Um, but it's best just to get it out of the way, get it built out of the way, and have my units all ready for when I need them. I haven't saved in a little bit here. I don't want to run to a risk of game crash, which honestly really haven't encountered. Even under, it's been a while since I've seen a game crash. So, interesting. So we lost this, gone to here because of the one thing where we went to basic training. Okay. Advanced education, that's 36. We'll keep that going. This is 39. We don't need the core headquarters anymore. I'll beef that up to 34. And I'll beef this up to 75. We'll see where that takes us. Yeah, I think we switched the law to basic training, and because of that now, our training levels specialist training levels are going to start dropping here. Yeah, in a matter of 6 months, maybe, if I'm looking at that. Maybe less than 6 months. So it'll drop, but we'll then switch it again once we go to war. So it won't affect us terribly much. I do like the way that works now. I do like that it's not just a flat, okay, let's pick one of, you have your 3 different branches, military branches, and pick one of 4 training levels, and that's the training level they're at forever. This is the training level that helps generate time spent in your actual, this area here. Yeah, I like how that works now. Good job, guys. Great job. So we need some rare materials. I got plenty of money. Let's get 9 rares. Okay, we need to buy metal. Let's see here. What can we do? So who has a glut of metal? United States. Okay. Sell me. Oh, you're not going to let me buy any metal? What row? Yeah, 50 metal for that much. That's about what we'll need. So now, Soviet Union, we've already talked to them, so we got to wait till that refreshes. Spanish state, do you want to buy some? Nah, you say you can't. People's Republic of China, do you want to buy some? There we go, 75 cents worth, thereabouts. No, those two are going to, Yugoslavia. How much are you shy? Oh, you're not shy by much, but let's just do that. Nepal, we can't. Oman, Belgium. Oh, Belgium actually producing surplus. And now how about energy? Yugoslavia already talked to. Canada. Estonia, just a couple, just a little bit. You're not going to buy it anyway. Hungary. Nope, can't. You're landlocked. That's right. Manchuria. There we go. Alrighty, so we're making $1, 479, 550. We're making 550 in those sales, and we're putting out 750, so it's a net of -2. We can afford that. Can very much afford that. And I like the way that this production's looking. Division headquarters, I think, oh, it's 37. We'll keep that going. Nicaragua wants crude oil for a quarter. Okay. No, so Shanxi is canceling their trades with us. Well, fine. Didn't like you guys anyway. Because of that, I'm going to declare war on you eventually and conquer you. Airports capability, we'll keep that going. 37, yeah. USA, sure, we'll buy some rares from the United States. We'll kind of have to redo our trades, I feel. We don't have to worry about it right away, but we'll have to redo our trades eventually, so that way we're doing like, we can maximize, we can, instead of having all these little teeny tiny trades taking up a lot of convoys, we can kind of redo it so that way it's one convoy with a big trade kind of type deal. My God, do I have any 37 stuff in here? I gotta start going through that. Heavy armor forging, we definitely got to do. We're naval power, we need that. Construction, railroad, road, and then seaport. Yes. All right, that's that for there. Infantry, we're okay. Actually, we're good. Artillery, we're okay there too. There's some more stuff I want to do. I need to pre-war construction because that helps improve our light armor defensiveness, or light armor battalion defensiveness and toughness. So yes, I am feeling much better. I was kind of mulling over, do I want the full light armor unit? Looking at it going, it's going to take forever for that thing to be built out. My armor units aren't going to be ready. I'm thinking motorized infantry probably work better. I'll get them done in time. They'll have some pluses and minuses, but they'll be pretty much even in certain areas that like the light armor is. But the sheer effect has more manpower, more soldiers involved. I think will do wonders for us. Money for rares. How am I doing in rares? Just +1, so sure. And sure. Army headquarters. We gotta cancel that. I gotta do all these. And Marine headquarters. Oh, we gotta do that for sure. That's getting pushed to the top. Motorized HQ. I'm gonna do that as well too. If I can get I think I do get a motorized HQ unit. I will put the 3 armor units and that motorized infantry unit under the motorized headquarters once it's made. The Marine headquarters, I need more and more of these because we're going to have lots of Marines. Let's get these done too because we could use all those. These help improve organization and reduce attack delay. Money for rare from South Africa. No. Brigade headquarters. You are too far out there. Okay. Oh, we got our first. I wish I could well. So I want to say it's this. So this is for the armor. The next one is for the cav. The one after that is for the armor, and then the one after that is for the cav. And then the next 5 after that are also for cavalry. So, oh good God, what did I just say? This is the anti-air. That's armor, actually. So yeah, the anti-air I don't think is needed by any of my tanks. No, it is. It is. All right. So load you up, transport you over. This is why I need to get it all done quickly enough too, because it's like I'm kind of still confused where who goes where type deal. Supplies are looking great. Nice, nice, nice. Looking good all over. Oh, this should be back. It is. Let's grab this, load it up, and this. We're dropping them off here at the Bonin Islands. And that will take care of all that, I feel. Now, I could send him, I could free up one more garrison unit. And then put that garrison unit on, one of these two places, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're fine. Where we're sitting is great. You guys are not. Oh, light bomber got upgraded. Huh. Naval bomber got upgraded. I need to bring this guy back. He needs to get upgraded too. We're doing good at upgrades. Let's get our reinforcements under control here. There. Cool. Liking the way that looks. Let's drop that down to about 12. Let's drop it down to about 4. Quanon. Cool, cool. Some freebie techs. Airport level 1. We will go ahead and utilize. All right, back there. We are not. Oh, not that. Well, not that I terribly care, but we do need to take care of something there. Camouflage designs. This is 1941, so obviously we can't be researching that any further. So this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these, like so. So what I do here now is I have this, it's going to come over here. I have one of these 5 go over here. Reason being, first off, if I get new units, they tend to appear somewhere here on the Chinese mainland, either here in Tokyo, north, or a little bit west, or whatever. Typically, though, there's some that appear down throughout here as well too. So I leave one of the groups of 5 here in Tokyo to shuttle those type of new units that appear over to the battleland. Like I said, this is where I put all the 6, all the groups of 6. I leave them here. There's 5 groups that are in there. Again, shuttle new units over to the battleland. The other 5 sit here in Dalian because this is the theater commander for what's going on here. Everybody fighting in this war or in this conflict will be attached to him. So if anybody here dies, they're get wiped out due to low strength or whatever, they'll appear here on Dalian. Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. So that's why I had a long pause. Even though when the unit fades away, dies, or whatever, it'll say, they're getting reformed in Tokyo. That's just your headquarters, and that's just flavor text or whatever. That's not actually where they appear. It's wherever your theater headquarters is set up at. Same with like Germany. If you've got, usually, well, at the start of the war, usually you've got 1, 2, I think only 3 theater commanders. I could be wrong. The South, West, and here's. So any units that get lost that would end up getting lost in Poland that are attached to the theater commander here would appear there. Anybody attacking in France would appear at the western or southern, depending on how you have it arranged. Where your theater commander is determines where those guys reappear at, not what the actual text says. For the longest time, I always got confused. I was like, I'm losing troops and they're dying on me entirely and going away. I don't know why, what's going on. And I figured it out. Siam, energy, cool. So, what do we have here? Artillery. This is probably going to confuse me again too. I'm like, I don't know what I need, where they're going to go. Actually, I think I do know where it goes. It's coming here. This guy needs artillery. Okay, we'll load him up and transport him out there. Now we should have, there it is. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yes, good. Okay. So this is still missing. Oh, that's right. It's missing the truck and the mixed. The mixed doohickey guy. Or no. This is missing the truck. All three are going to be also getting the motorized infantry battalions attached to them. So once the truck's done, they'll come over here. All the other stuff that I've got getting built. So this up are all for my tanks. This down are all for my cavalry. This is in conjunction with the anti-aircraft. We'll add a 6th, 5th, and 6th battalion onto this division here and stiffen them up a bit. These are 4 battalions or so they're going to get added on again at a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th to each of these guys to also stiffen them up quite a bit. Yeah, cool. Sometimes it's like wrangling cats in here. All right, so the truck transport, that's for our tank. Tank unit that doesn't have it. Oh, there we go. Basic training active 1. So yeah, we're definitely sliding backwards, but again, that's not going to be that big of a deal because we're going to kind of undo that once war kicks in. I am liking very much the way we're sitting with all of our stuff. Okay, more plane designs. I can eventually change that. What would I change that to? I need to change that, but first off, I'm thinking, do I need to bring up these two again to improve my air base and my naval base? I think I do, because we need to get these ready in time for war. Let's let this pass a day. So October, long into war. No, not long, but nonetheless, a couple months into war, finally naval base will go up by 1 more. And the air base in April will go up by 1 more as well. That's here. So it'll be up to a point where it can handle like 5. Is that all I was worried about? Was just putting 5 air units in there for repairs? I guess so. Improve security advance. That is 1940 tech. So we shall say okay. All right. First things first. Nationalized private sector. So nationalization is bad. Compensation good. Nationalization bad. Okay. So we got the bad. Yeah. Manchurian cavalry. We will go ahead and assume direct control. We'll lose the 2,000 supplies. That's not that big of a deal. We will get the. Where the heck are you? 6 more. These I will use in kind of a protective measure. I'm not going to use them in attack. I mean, I'll use them initially in attack because they're not going to be useful for anything else. But once we started pushing in throughout northern China here, then I'll use the Manchurian cavalry to place on empty areas. So when rebels pop up, they'll hunt those rebels and kill them. This whole entire group here is what's going to be taking on Shaanxi and into Zibi-Sanma as well. Everything that I have here and here is taking on northern China, some of Shaanxi, pushing into People's Republic of China. All right, come on, there we go. Let's pump this up by one more. I think we're pretty much ready. So we got a veteran HQ, another one. So we have 3 veteran HQs, 3 hero units, hero headquarters, and then of course my special unit, which will get turned into a marine. So that's 6 advanced divisions that I could create. Probably make a couple of paratroopers. I could see doing a couple of paratroopers with some of them. I could see doing some mountaineers, stiffening up, mountaineer division or 2 with one of these types of headquarter units. Marines. I mean, I'm gonna be bringing in a whole bunch more Marines before all's said and done. So I think we are all done out here. There's really nothing else we need to worry about taking care of. I'm just curious here. Let's throw an artillery unit over to the headquarter unit there. And yeah, we're good there. Later on, I will need to beef up like units like this, just a garrison detachment. I may go that route. Typically I do, but also too, I don't really ever see America. Well, I'm not gonna say ever see America attack my islands. They do, but I don't know if it's worth beefing up those detachments, garrison detachments, just in fear of a potential American invasion. Not sure on that. Oh, that keeps going up and up. We don't have any more efficient laws that could be addressed. Politics. No, diplomacy. Or is it intelligence? Intelligence. We want to keep raising national unity, period. That's good. I don't think we go to war economy when we're at war. Though, oh, actually, yeah, we do need to get our oh yeah, so at war, boom, we can then go into war economy. Our neutrality. Goodness gracious, come on. Where am I at? Japan. My neutrality is at 70%. We still got a ways to go. I don't think I'm going to be able to affect my neutrality to the point where I can switch out to war economy just yet, which actually we don't want to do because yeah, then I'll throw a whole bunch of IC towards consumer goods. Want to go to war? Boom! That we'll have war economy kicking in. I really can't wait till 1941, January 1st, 1941. Great time. Our IC doesn't quite double, but just about does. Consumer product orientation. We don't want to switch to mixed industry just actually. Unity is at least 80, so yeah, we need to increase our unity by another percentage point. We can move to mixed industry. We'll do that when we go to war. And then ideally, once our unity goes above, or it goes to 80, then we can switch over to heavy industry emphasis. Intelligence. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to raise our unity other than this. I think we're doing okay with that. We have 10 active spies, 20 active abroad. Ha ha ha. Just curious here. Okay, so 20 spies abroad, but that says no, we don't have any spies abroad. Okay, interesting. Oh, yeah, it's time to take a look. So their IC, holy cow. That off map, I'm not sure what that is exactly. It's something to do with how your heavy IC is calculated and stuff like that. I can believe they have about 451 in IC available. I can believe that. Yeah, they're building tons of industry and the resources to help sustain that too. No joy. Mongolia, we'll leave the 3 active spies in there. That's fine. Germany, we're hoping for some tech espionage. See, click. Just military espionage is all we need. Soviet Union, tech espionage, and disrupt their national unity. Yeah, I think America indeed is about. Well, that of course that's an estimate, so that may not be accurate, not even close. I know America doesn't start with that much IC, but after a year's time, yeah, they could just about double the amount of IC they currently have. Quite easily. I don't know if they're up to 451. Germany, they've got to be doing better than 155. They really do. Because, wow, if that's the case, Soviet Union's going to rock their world. Do I get to see my off? That's interesting that it's, yeah, base. Mine is wasted base and available. Theirs is, well, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Not too worried about the UK. Zibisan Ma, yeah, next to nothing. I mean, Gungsi Click actually is more IC than Zibisan Ma does. Yeah, same as Yunnan for Yunnan too. Let's look at Asia. I have no idea what Manchuria or Menjiang's IC levels are. Come on. People Republic of China. Yeah, we don't have any spies in there to be able to really see what's going on. Oh, I guess that's the deal, is that we don't have any spies in there. We don't need to increase the threat anymore. We just need to do military espionage and disrupt national unity as well. Shaanxi, we know they're building a garrison. Okay. All right. Continue onward here. Got pretty good, pretty far. Good 4.5, 5 months in. Port strike tactics got stolen. Hope it's somebody like Hungary that got it. Well, fine. They took it, but they can't do anything with it. Yeah, we can't even move on there. That's fine. It's a bare spit of island. Like here. I mean, it's like, I don't really care. There's absolutely no strategic value whatsoever associated with that island there. I don't need to worry about it. It may bother me that has been taken, but I don't care. Let's get our supplies up a little bit there. Reinforcements are good. This is mix support. I want to say it's my tank. And that's a no. That's a no, and that's no. truck. That's right. Truck and this, right? There we go. Tanks are done. This, the mech support, is the one cavalry unit. Which we can combine these two together. It helps beef them up too. Their total manpower thus goes up. The mech support, that's going to be, a bunch of extra troops as well. Nice all around. Yeah, I'm going to go a little bit further here. I want to go like a good hour and a half into this episode here. Try to get a little bit further into 37. That way, next episode, we'll finish getting prepared and ready for the coming war. Yeah, we need consumer goods up. Cool stuff is getting built and thus getting pulled off. Like in next month here, all that's yeah, that's 18 IC or 20 IC alone that's gonna get pulled off and then shunted down into these. This was 50 IC, I think. Almost 50 IC. These are for 4 of the 5 weaker cav units. And let's get this guy built up too. So when all said and done, yeah, maximum strength will be 18,000 manpower. So I think will be the same for these guys. Yeah, 18,000 manpower. And that's the idea is I want to get these guys also up towards that too. They should get up to 18,000 manpower. Just extra fighting power. Oh, let's check our tech real quick because I haven't heard anything from here for a while. Been kind of quiet. Let's get our espionage up to 80. Let's get this up to 35. We're in the green when it comes to the officer ratio, which I'm fine with. I would love to be at 100. For Germany, I try to get to 110% because it's easier for them to do. For Japan, I'm just happy if by July I can get to 100% coverage. And then just try to maintain that throughout the war. Yeah, this is just kind of a FYI type deal that like, hey, you're going to need to ship units over to Manchuria. You got war coming in the next few months, which we do. Cool. We'll actually knock this back down to 35 again. Up to 80.83, so that's fine too. Great War Analysis. I think we keep going with that. Yep. And we should have the units here now. 4, and let's move them over to here. Yeah, it's going to take them a while to get there. And it's taking these guys forever to get where they need to go. I mean, I guess they're getting slowed down by all their, who they have with them. So we don't need to do anything just yet until about May, beginning of May. Energy for money, sure. Which, by the way, we're at 189 in industrial capacity. That's good. Get our consumer goods back up here. We're green across the board. I need to get my supplies up a little bit further, like so. So these are all for my armor units. Drop that off. Boom. Okay. Good. Let's gracious, our consumer goods just the need for it keeps going up and up. I'm glad to see all that, the military stuff getting finished, because now we can concentrate more on the industry and resources needed to push our economy forward. This will go here, and we'll pick him up and ship him over here too. Good. Air power. So yeah, we strength. Thought there was a way you could tell that it was getting upgraded or anything or something like that. I guess not. I do need another air wing. We need to go to medium bomber 1, start production. Yeah, that's fine if it comes in October. I mean, actually, it's not. I forgot about it. I needed it sooner, but it's fine coming in October. I just need to make sure that my medium bomber unit is strengthened to 3 units, because only 2 doesn't do too much and can kind of get chewed up. Let them have a Hall live fire demonstrations. The difference is relations, everybody goes down, of course, but we lose neutrality, which we need to do. We need to lose neutrality. And we gained some IC, which oh yeah, we did anyway. We'd do that anyway. But we would gain dissent and lose unity if we were to not tell the IJA not to interfere. So, boom, do that. We need to push that back up again. Politics now, yeah. So now we can switch there, but I'm not going to, because we don't want to do that just yet. We're still fine here. We need to go to war so we can at least. Well, I guess I'll be stuck where I'm at. Goodness gracious. With the limited restrictions there. Oh. Actually, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We'll need to switch off the 6 months draft here pretty soon. Go to full 3-year. And instead of voluntary army, go to extended conscription. Basic training, we'll need to boost that up to specialist training again. When we go to war, we'll need to actually go to heavy industry emphasis. We've got a little ways to go. We'll go to mixed industry at the very least. Okay. Show. Done. There we go. Maximum strength is 9750, so that's a good strength unit there. The thing is, too, I still have room where if I want to, I can pull out the light armor battalion on each of these and replace it with a full strength armor brigade instead. Go with that and just use light armor battalions, feed them into my specialized light infantry, perhaps. That would be kind of cool, I think. I got plenty of those guys running around. All right, everything is ready in that regards. We still got... Oh, these guys need to get fixed here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Feel so much better about these cav units because they will be so much stronger. In various different games, I've played around with the idea of just going strictly a naval power and beefing up my IC and resources and just not really touching my land land military at start, but I've learned. I have learned. Okay, I think we're okay. Oh, we can lower that down. We're okay throughout this year. That coal field's going to be built on. The IC I have freed up. Cool, cool, cool. And I should, yeah, that last guide should now be, whoops, running over here. Rolling artillery barrage. We're going to keep that. Central planning advance, we're going to keep that as well. Yeah, I need to put these into play because all this is my tech for my, for my military. That's my doctrine. So all this stuff is what I need in order to help them get better, be the best they can potentially be. Land organization goes up. Yay. And I'll be wrapping it up here shortly. Did that unit make its way? It did. Good. I wanted to take care of this before calling it. Okay. So I am going to call it at this point here. I think everything is finally filled out. Yes, for right now. When we come back next episode, we'll have roughly May, June, just over 2 months, just barely over 2 months before we'll be engaging a war with China. During that time, there's not much. I mean, we'll still keep going with what we're doing here. The extra air base getting built will be very, very helpful, which that'll get us. Actually, yeah. So we're just building up to level 4. That's what that gray is indicating. Is that's what we're building, that fourth one. That's right. Um, we are building up to level 5 for here, so we can at least get some better supply throughput here. Shipping 37.17 units supplies. Once we get the next 2 done, which that'll help with any supply bottlenecks. But we'll keep chugging along here. We will also need to start getting my units moved around. I will need to reorganize leaders, get the leaders where I kind of want them, and I need to also reorganize my units. The one that I don't try not to touch is this one here, because your core headquarters, like this guy, can only have 5 units attached to them, but he starts with 6 already. Just like this guy also starts with 6. These two I don't want to touch. I want to leave them alone. They can command 6. That's fine. All the others, though, I do need to kind of grab and say, yeah, let's revamp how our hierarchy leadership structure is. Get our units in place, air, land, and sea. Though that's over the next couple of months. We got plenty of time still for all that stuff to go on. But nonetheless, appreciate you guys watching. We will pick this up next episode. Bye.